Hey guys, I'm here at Fort Valley, Georgia. I just picked up my criminal trespass warning, dismissal letter, and I'm up here trying to talk with these officers about trying to get the criminal trespass rescinded. And I was talking to a couple officers. You'll see this in the next video that I upload about getting. Sorry, things just got a little heated there just for a second. Was talking to one of the officers about the criminal trespass warnings for the City Hall and also for the Fort Valley Police Department, and was asking him questions about the City Hall. And he started walking away from me, and they know that I'm trespassed from here, and I have to have a officer escort here. I was not completed with my information, or was not completed with what was going on, and the officer decided to walk away from me, and they split up. And so I'm sitting here waiting for another officer to arrive. This is in Fort Valley, Georgia, guys. I went live right now for safety reasons because it's one of the same guys that was in the booking room that was making up accusations of. Anyway, we'll get into that later. I still haven't got that information together, guys. But anyway, I'm gonna switch over real quick. Camera view. And again, I just went on live for safety just for a second, guys, because like I said, it got heated a little bit with this guy walking away from me. This is at Fort Valley Police Department, guys. Again, I have been criminally trespassed from this property back in July 9th of 2018 for filming inside here. And yeah, absolutely. Anyway, I have to call an officer to come escort me onto the property. I asked to speak to the chief today to discuss this criminal trespass that they have against me illegally, because over there, that's the City Hall. I was filming over there. They had arrested me for disorderly conduct. The DA today did drop charges. I do have that letter. So I came over here to talk to the police department in order to see if we can get the criminal trespass removed. And I was talking to Lieutenant Marshall, which is one of the ones that was part of the process of the false charges against me. And I had asked to speak to him, asked a couple of questions. Said, "Do you have any questions?" I said, "Yes, I do." And I was asking about the trespasses from the City Hall, and he walked away from me. And the lady that was with me, I got her name, she turned, and they both split different directions. So again, went live here because I do not trust these officers at all. I hate to say that. But they want to act like this. This is the respect we get as the public. This is unacceptable. Oh, that's the mayor. Excuse me, Mayor. I was talking to one of the officers over here, and you remember me, right? The gentleman that was in? Okay. I'm currently still trespassed from both properties. I didn't know if you were aware of that. But the DA today dropped the criminal trespass, or excuse me, the charges against me. So I was trying to talk to somebody over here about getting the criminal trespasses rescinded so that I could enter the property freely now. And I was talking to Lieutenant Marshall, and I was trying to get some information from him, and he walked away from me. And I asked to speak to another officer, and he just ignored me and told the other officer to go inside as well.
The chief is the one that you need to
The chief's not in there from what he told me. So they just walked away. I mean, you're the mayor. I mean, you run the city.
I'm en route to a community function down here.
Well, you have the authority to rescind the trespass as well.
Well, we can talk about it, but I can't stop and do it right now today.
Okay.
I'm already due down here.
May I set up an appointment with you then?
You can call 478 825-8567.
Okay.
Okay?
Will do. Thank you. All right, guys. Sorry, I wasn't reading the actual post and stuff.
Hell, dude.
That's actually one of the guys that saw one of my videos. Just walked by. But yeah, we're not leaving yet, guys. I mean, they want to act like that. Total disrespect. And I'm not usually a very outspoken person when it comes to these things, but I'm not going to be disrespected like that for no reason, especially when I'm asking an officer a question. And you guys will see that in the video. Well, I don't know if y'all were able to see that on the camera, but I was able to talk to the mayor there. And to talk about the trespasses, and she said I could call up here to set up an appointment to talk about that. But she was on her way to something. You know what? I might have to pull a News Now Houston here and see if we can get their attention here. They're gonna act like this. They still have the trash cans blocking the sidewalk, guys, so the handicap is not allowed to or cannot get around this area. City of Fort Valley at the police department. Ouch. Yeah, in order for me to get an officer out here for the to speak with somebody, I have to contact their local number. They call 911, transfer me over to 911 for me to have them dispatch an officer to this location, which is inside the building. And then they come outside and, excuse me, then they come outside and we have to talk right here in front of the steps. And like I said, it was Lieutenant Marshall, again, one that was partly responsible for the arrest, or for the charges. He's the one that actually filled out the ticket for the arresting officer, and the one that refused to contact the DA and made fun of me and was laughing when I was talking to him that this was under duress. I'd give my information under duress, and he said, "It's not duress, it's arrest." So, total disrespect. And I guess now I don't know what the mayor was doing. I'm gonna give her the benefit of doubt this time, but she had something going on, and I did tell her that she's got officers that are still misbehaving, and apparently whatever she's doing is a little bit more important than her police staff not helping the public. And again, that's a concern. Hey guys, I'm live on my phone. I don't want to not go or get off the live right now feed. Can somebody contact the Fort Valley Police Department and ask for an officer to step outside to speak with the cameraman, if you don't mind? Because for me to do that, I'd have to go off live. And like I said, I don't trust these officers right now, especially the attitude that he had in the way that he walked off to me. And I had to raise my voice at him to get him to even look back, and he continued to walk in and shut the door on me. So that's Fort Valley Police Department in Fort Valley, Georgia. Why am I banned? because I was at the city hall right over there, videotaping, recording and taking photographs inside City Hall, and the officers approached me and started yelling at me, or demanding for me to leave the public lobby. And I just asked, is this a public lobby? And he said, not for taking pictures, which is wrong. And then they physically forced me out of the building and then started bombarding me for my ID and then arrested me from there. And then took me over to this building where they decided to charge me with criminal trespassing. Not charge me. They issued a criminal trespass warning against me. Didn't actually charge me with it, but they did charge me with disorderly conduct. So again, I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know what the legalities are as far as entering the property. And until I speak to somebody further about that, I'm just not going to be able to. I'm not going to risk it today, guys, because these guys would love nothing more than to have a reason to put their hands back on me. And I don't know why the hostility is with these officers. Yeah, they're not coming back out, it appears. So it looks like I'm gonna have to. Has anybody called the police department to notify them that the cameraman needs to speak to them again? Yeah, again, if I call, I have to get off the live feed, guys, and I really don't want to get off the live feed right this second. I love how an officer would say, is there anything else we can help you out with that doesn't pertain to what you're asking help for? And then then walk away from you. I was transferred to 911 because that's their policy as far as getting somebody dispatched out for service. And they sent an officer for service, and the officer didn't finish providing service because he didn't want to answer any questions on camera, I guess. And then he left. And then when I said, excuse me, I'm not done, I still have some questions I was asking you pertaining to that particular, well, we're talking about the actual criminal trespass stuff. He just decided to walk away and told his lower ranking officer to leave as well. Again, you'll see that on camera. Yeah. All right, well, guys, get my little camera out here. Oh, excuse me just a moment. I don't know if y'all be able to see that very well. We got a white Honda. It's on the property. It's a Honda Accord. Huh. It says PYH7605 and a Kia Optima. It's always, license plates always, I think, kind of funny because they got these different letters that make different sounds. Like CHK6836. I'm not sure exactly what sound that would make. But it is a Kia Optima. Kia Optima Chuck. Let's see. Then there's a Ford F-150. Burgundy. That little one. GV93988. Because I know they're watching this live stream right now, because they were aware last time I was live. So I am still requesting an officer to be on location. Let's see, we've got a, what is that? That's a Volkswagen with a, now that's interesting, because this Volkswagen over here, this white one, which is behind that burgundy truck, actually has a plate cover to obstruct the license plate numbers. Now, I think I had a buddy of mine a while back that actually got a ticket for that, for obstructing their license plate, because he had too much mud on it from mud bogging. Thank you very much, DS. Got a Scion. What was that? BBU 7462. And we got police cars. GV. I guess GV stands for government. 3647K. GV 142D. And we're gonna walk over this way a little bit while we're still waiting. Now I was told that I had asked to speak to the chief, and the guy went to go talk to the chief, and he said the chief was not here today, or wasn't in at the moment. It says emergency vehicles only at that sign where that blue truck is. That doesn't look like an emergency vehicle to me. Although it is a government vehicle. It says GV 0850G, that blue pickup Dodge truck. So, is that a violation of city ordinance or a violation of police policy? I'm not sure, but it does say emergency vehicles only, and that does not appear to be an emergency vehicle. Guys, I had no intention of going live today, to be honest with you. None at all. But again, when you have officers who are not very friendly and conduct themselves in the manner in which they conduct themselves, you know, it is very concerning. So I did go live just for safety. Which is downright depressing how these officers are treating people. But this place here has got some historic places, guys. If you're ever in the area, and you can avoid the police department because they are what they are, they do have some beautiful old buildings if you're into that. A lot of historic value that's here. They do have a few mom and pop shops, and they do have some of the best fried catfish down here in Fort Valley. If y'all like, if you like catfish. So, oh, got somebody pulling. That's a visitor. I'm not gonna mess with them as far as recording their stuff. Yeah, still waiting for an officer to come out after he said, yeah, still waiting. It's starting to rain on a little bit. Oh, a kitty cat. Oops. I caught a cat burglar, guys. Is the video coming in clear, guys? Yeah, this building here, guys, used to be an old bank that was converted over to a police department. Guys, it is cold out here. Just came out here in a t-shirt and a pair of blue jeans. I really thought these guys would be a lot friendlier, especially since our last interaction that we had. Yep. Still waiting. Yeah, still a bit nippy. Let's see. Thank you. Thank you, Jeff. Hey, Rooster, what happened is I went live real quick because I was talking with an officer here because I wanted to talk to him about the criminal trespass that I had issued from the police department in City Hall. And today I got a letter, excuse me, I got a letter from the DA's office that they have now dismissed the charges against me. I'll be posting that information later. And wanting to discuss the illegal trespass that the chief issued for the City Hall and for the police department when they didn't meet the standards for the criminal trespass, or I didn't anyway. They just criminally trespassed me from the property because they didn't want me here, is what it boiled down to. So I got the dismissal letter. I came here to discuss this with them, to advise them that they are still violating my constitutional rights to access the property, public property, to access my government. And the chief supposedly is supposed to be here, but they can't find the chief to talk with, according to the lieutenant marshal. And Lieutenant Marshall said there's nobody here higher than him. He was the one that, he was also part of the arrest. He was the one that actually physically wrote the tickets for the disorderly conduct charge against me, but he wasn't on location nor witnessed any of the event. But he wrote the trespass, he wrote the trespass and the charge for disorderly conduct from the City Hall. Again, he didn't witness it at all. That was not what was originally being charged for. It was after the live stream that you guys were calling in that they, like, oh crap, well, we can't do the hindering investigation. So they went with the standard contempt of cop, disorderly conduct charge that they are known to do here. Now, when I was here, last time, guys, I don't know if you can see, but it's starting to rain on me. And they're definitely trying to wait me out. I guess they don't understand. I was in the military. I don't mind the rain. Let's see. So, guys, like I said, I'm still waiting here. And they still have not come back out yet. They were refusing to come out. Like I said, and I was just asking about the charges, to get clarification on the stuff. And I don't understand how an officer can say, yeah, is there anything we can help you out with other than what you called us out here for? That's Fort Valley Police for you guys. We will be happy to help you with anything you need as long as it's not what you called us for. Then why are you in public service if you're not willing to help people out? Feel the beard. Yeah. And guys, like I said, I was not planning on going live at all. I really had thought this was gonna be a pretty quick interaction with this department. Here, I got the paperwork again, like I said, from the Superior Court. I was gonna walk over and show them the paperwork and ask them to go ahead and quickly just rescind the trespass from both properties, since there is no crime. I'm not being charged with a crime anymore, so there's no reason to continue the criminal trespass because I did not meet the criminal trespass requirements according to Georgia law. But they arbitrarily charged me with or cited me for criminal trespass here on this property. And if I go on the property without a police escort, they will arrest me and throw my butt in jail. And you better believe it, they will do that here. Because they do not like accountability at all in this place. Zero accountability. When I'm gonna stream the cat, the kitty cat left, guys. Like I said, it's raining. Well, misting, excuse me, rather. Yeah, this window right here that you can barely see, which you won't be able to see in it, I don't think, is actually the records or the entry room, and they have cleared that area. It looks, I don't see anybody in the window there. Anybody that's called, have you actually spoke to anybody, or is it just ringing? Yes, I do have the paperwork of the charges that were dismissed on me right now. Like I said, I literally just came from that building there, walked across the street right here to talk to them. I've already asked for an escort for the police to go onto the property, and they did not allow me on the property. He told me to wait outside in the initial contact. I said I need to go inside to conduct business. I need to speak to the chief. He said wait outside. So the Lieutenant Marshal did not allow me to go into the property. He personally chose to deny me access for a police escort onto the property. So it does not say. I tell you what, you know what, I don't want to put my camera on that little block there. See, I'm carrying my cane, the camera, and my phone in the other hand, and that may be considered their property right there. And if I set my camera there, you know what, let me walk down here real quick. Give me a second. Because I know they're watching this live feed and they're waiting for me to accidentally trip and fall on any part of their grass for them to come out here and arrest me. And again, it would be an unconstitutional arrest, in my opinion. Yeah, there's no garbage can. Closest garbage can is across the street, guys. Unless I go over there. Ugh. Give me 1 second. Alright, I covered up this topic, cover up my address, guys. But this is the actual letter that was received. Is this what? I'm sorry?
Is this the right here Anderson Avenue?
I have no idea. I apologize. I tell you what, you could. That's the police department right there. You could walk in there and ask them. They probably won't help you, but I mean, they're supposed to know the area. Bear with me just a second, guys. Sorry about the quick flips and flops, guys. They still have the disorderly conduct was dismissed, not the criminal trespass. Guys, I got to make it back to my car real quick because I got to get some battery charger for my phone because, like I said, I was not expecting to go live here. So, which I didn't park that far away. I'm gonna walk over here and get the paper charger and come right back. The mayor is not at City Hall. She left. Y'all saw that a little while ago on the live feed. She had something more important to deal with than officers not serving the public at the time. Just heard a door shut real quick over there. I missed it. Ah, look who just pulled in. That's the city marshal. That's the one that actually arrested me for filming. I'm gonna make it back over here. To the vehicle. Nothing like watching an auditor's face in a cell phone while they're walking. It reminds me of the Blair Witch Project, the camera going, ugh. Sorry. I missed what you said, casino. I apologize. I was walking and looking around my surroundings. And I'm gonna transition. Give me a second, guys, to set this up. I apologize. Alright. I'm gonna be out here for a while, so I'm gonna rig this up. It's a little bit more comfortable. Check my camera from over here. Half a battery. Give me a second, guys. I gotta change up my body camera in case they decide to do anything with that. I don't want to lose the footage. Yeah, the mayor's not in her office, guys. Guys, I don't encourage vaping or smoking. It's a bad habit that I picked up when I was in the military, and don't do it. That's all I can say. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm still trying to get my camera gear set up real quick. Swapping batteries. Which is dangerous here in Fort Valley because the last time I swapped out a battery in the camera, I was arrested. So, hopefully history doesn't repeat itself here. You know what? I need to go ahead and take out that. Swap memory cards. Hold on. I'm swapping memory cards out of my camera because I don't want to lose that interaction with the not so friendly staff. Hello. Alright, so I'm recording there now. That had to been pretty boring for you guys, I apologize. I am getting my camera and tripod now set up because I plan on sitting out here until I talk to somebody now. The way he conducted himself is very, very unprofessional. Alright guys, we're getting ready to go today. How y'all doing today? Make sure I use this crosswalk. Although there is no jaywalking in Georgia, there may be a city ordinance that they have. Got an officer there. I got officers walking around this property. They don't have an officer to help me. I've been watching the door. Nobody's came out, guys. Nobody's come out. Oh. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm trying to get the camera set up. All right. So I brought my tripod out here so I can free up one of my hands. Let's see. Again, guys, I'm not set up for live stream, so I apologize for the awkward camera angles. You know what? We're going to stand over here on this side because this is where all the traffic comes in and out of. DJ driver, I have no idea. Casino, if you've replied a couple different times, I apologize. I have not seen your responses or your replies. They are refusing to come out. Nobody's still come out of here yet. Hold on, let's see if we talk to him. Officer there. Excuse me, officer. Not good. I need to get access inside. I need an escort, but I can't get nobody to escort me. I've already called, but the officer come out and then he went back inside, and I've been waiting out here for at least 20 minutes for him to come back out. All right, thank you. Now, the officer I just talked to right there was a city marshal. That was the one that actually arrested me. And he's gonna call them to have them come out and talk to me. I found that a little ironic. Well, does anybody got any questions while we're sitting out here waiting on these guys? I'm gonna do a quick Q&A while I'm here. Georgia actors, I was in the Navy, active duty Navy. That was the only branch of service my family didn't serve in, and I figured I'd go check that out. Now, to be honest with you, I was going to go into the Army, and went to the recruiting station. And actually, it was in Macon, Georgia, where I went to the recruiting station. And while I was waiting there, in the waiting room to talk to somebody, they were all talking about football and basketball and all kinds of different games. And I sat there for about 20 minutes, and nobody was interested in talking to me until I got up and started walking out the door. And then they're like, "Hey, can we help you?" I'm like, "Nah, that's fine." So I shot over and talked to the Marine Corps, and then talked to the Navy. The Navy offered me a better job, more along what I was looking for. So I accepted it and went into the Navy. What else you got for me, guys? Well, because the persons I need to talk to are in this building here. They have nothing at Keith Street, Navy. The police department, people I need to speak to is right here. Yeah. All right, Rick. Still waiting. Oh. What did I score on my ASVAB? Honestly, I have no idea. I don't remember. I really don't remember. But I went in to do air traffic control. That was what I was originally classified as. Not what I did, but that's what I was classed. And I went to school for. US LD. Hey, I was on the USS Dubuque, LPD-8. So only two up from you. Guys, I know this has got to be in a boring live stream. But, you know, for those who are interested in getting into audits and stuff, hello. Could you let them know I'm still waiting for an officer? Thank you. That's actually the lady who was upset originally And you'll see that in the later videos. She actually works here. Where'd she go? She went around the back. Yeah, that lady that just walked by was the lady that was working behind the window. Wow, she went in through the booking room area instead of coming up through the front. Yeah. That's odd that the records lady, the customer service lady, would go in through the booking room. She must have received a text message or a phone call. And that's an assumption, guys. That's an assumption. You take it for what an assumption's worth, you know. I'm not going in, guys, because we got an officer right here. Hey, can I get your help second? Sheriff's office. Guess he's not interested in helping. This is the police department. That's the sheriff's. They've got no jurisdiction over here, which I find interesting because the sheriff's office actually can arrest officers. Well, actually, any officer can arrest another officer for violating the law. But the sheriff's office has the authority over the police to here. Like, they could actually come over and take over if they had to. But yet, you're not able to get them to help when officers violate the law against you. They're like, oh, well, that's not our jurisdiction. But I'm going to turn the camera around just for a second because they do now start having grid blocks on me now. That sheriff that just passed, where'd he go? Right there. All right, I'm going to see if you can see it on camera. You probably can't. But there's the sheriff that just passed me. He's parked over there. That's the zoomed in version here. And that black speck right there, oh, get my finger out of the way. That black speck right there is the sheriff that's sitting over there watching me, I guess. So they've got people to come out here and watch me record, but they don't have anybody available to come and talk to me about a question that I have about them violating my rights. No, I didn't go to Leon Valley, guys. And I haven't done any online audits outside the state of Georgia at this time. I have conducted audits and other reports, just not on the YouTube market. This is something new that I've gotten into because I was doing the work already. I just wanted, you know, I was convinced to let you guys see what was going on as well. But again, they have nobody available to talk to me, but you do have they do have people available to sit and watch me. Again, the city marshal was supposed to call them. The records clerk was supposed to let them know. And you guys have called, and nobody has come out yet. Again, excuse me a second, guys. Great. Oh, having technical difficulties. He's still sitting over there. But I gotta delete some stuff off my camera real quick, guys. Yeah, they saw me walking over there on my camera, so they're sitting over there now. Yeah. Well, guys, I'm not breaking any laws. Doesn't mean they won't still violate my rights, though. We can walk over there. All right, guys, bear with me just a moment. Swap this around. Again, oh, there's another officer that just is going down that way. And that car right there. And then we got the sheriff over here. Let's go see if we can go talk to him. Oh. Guys, I'm walking with my hands full. I can't see the chat. I mean, I see the chat going, but I can't see what's being said. So give me just a second. Bear with me just a moment. Hello. Let's see. Ah, there's nobody in the car. Where'd he go? Oh, sorry guys, I'm putting this up just for a moment. Bear with me. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure the sheriff could escort me, but the sheriff was not in his patrol car that I just walked to, so. Let me put this up real quick. God, I'm gonna have to go with my other camera for now. We're over here at the Superior Court side, guys. There's officers over here. I'm gonna go in there and talk to one of them and see if they can get somebody higher up over here. How you doing today, sir? Hello. Oh, you're a different person. You're a different person than the guy that was here just a few minutes ago. You're the sheriff's office. Do you have a way of contacting the police department on the other side over there? Yeah. What's going on is that I'm trying to get in touch with, have an officer come outside and meet me because I've been criminally trespassed supposedly from over there. And I've called over there and supposed to have an officer come out there to me. And I've asked two other officers that walked by, and
Did you go to the city hall?
I can't go in there either. Hello. So.
Thank you, dear.
You're welcome. You want somebody to meet you outside?
Yes, ma'am.
I need your name.
Last name's Dunn. Dunn's the last name. They know who I am.
Don.
Yes, ma'am. Preferably somebody captain or up, or major.
Hey, city. Are you a city or a county? Can I speak to someone with city?
I'm not blocking you, Mom. Okay. Raymond, your trip.
Yes, could you help me have someone that the captain, sergeant, or someone to meet Mr. Don at the police department? Uh-huh. Oh. Okay, you know how long that'll be? Can you check for me? Okay.
Man, you're magic, aren't you? You went that way and you came up behind me.
Yes, sir. I haven't heard. About 2. Okay. 2. Okay, then thank you. They should be there in a few minutes. That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what they told me. I've been waiting for 59 minutes now. So, did they say who was supposed to be coming down? They didn't. All right, well, I appreciate you doing that for me. Thank you. They said somebody's supposed to be coming down in a few minutes, but like I said, I've been waiting out here an hour for these guys to have somebody come talk to me. Knowing this is ridiculous, guys. They are purposely making me stand out here, trying to penalize me, make me suffer out here. What a bunch of worthless people. They should be ashamed of themselves. Now I sound like Trump's thing, talking to CNN. You should be ashamed of yourself. Sorry, guys. This is the witty humor stuff that I joke around with myself. I don't usually put on camera. Yeah. Yep. So far I've been out here for 60 minutes and 59 seconds. So 61 minutes waiting on these officers to return back outside to talk to me after the lieutenant marshal decided he wanted to be very unprofessional and walk away from me and tell this other officer to leave as well too. Make sure I'm recording on this one now too. Here we go. All right, right now we're recording. So, yeah, and currently I'm handicapped, so they're making a handicap veteran stand out here waiting on these officers who want to be disrespectful to the public and make no accommodations. They've got chairs inside, and they've had me stand out here on the curb for an hour waiting for somebody to show up. So this is not them trying to get somebody out here to talk to me. This is them to try to punish me further and to try to make me suffer, and in hopes that I will just walk away. Guys, I see texts are coming in. The text for some reason, or the message y'all popping in for some reason on my thing are coming in like super quick, so it must have been a delay. I have no idea. No, part of the reason why we're waiting here as well too, and I know they're watching this live stream, so I'll go ahead and say it on the live stream. I will be filing a complaint against, there's another officer right there, against the officer for his unprofessionalism and walking away from me and telling his other officers to walk away. Very unprofessional. So that's part of this as well too now. I think he was actually the city traffic enforcement. I don't think he's actually police. But like I said, I've already talked to the city marshal, which is there. Launch it, thank you for the donation. I didn't know you could donate on this thing. I just saw that pop up. Oh wow, it looks like there's been a couple people donating. Hey guys, I appreciate it. I apologize. This is the first time, like I said, I've been on this live thing like this. This is on relatively new, the live portion. But I have talked currently now with two other officers. There's another officer right there. Oops. He's in that vehicle there. I got an officer there. So like I said, they've got people to watch me. There goes the sheriff over there leaving. Now I can't say the sheriff's actually here for me, guys, because the sheriff does operate out of the courthouse here. So I'm not gonna hold that against that guy over there. I like to be fair with my reporting. But these officers that are over here are all part of the municipality, as well as the police department. And they are here. They do see me. I've talked to two other officers since I've been waiting, and the records clerk lady, and nobody has come out here yet. Again, we are now 65 minutes waiting to speak to somebody here. Again, there is no benches, no chairs. There's some steps, but if I sit on the steps, that may be considered trespassing, and I'd be arrested for that. Or they would, I assume they would arrest me. It is just a warning, but Let's see if I can flag him down. Excuse me. Well, I was supposed to flag you down, not waving hay, but that's fine. Oh. Just a minute, guys. Guys, I'm trying to do this. You can see the officer a little bit better in this camera. Backing up. Again, they have officers here on location. Up there he goes. Back to back way. So you have them on location, but you don't have anybody out here to service a member of the public. Rick, I understand what you're saying, but I am on the sidewalk here, public sidewalk. I have asked to speak to the officer. They have contacted the sheriff over there, said that somebody will be here in a minute. So I am waiting for that, for them to show up, as well as, you know, this is unacceptable behavior. No, but I can't file a complaint. In order for me to file a complaint, I have to go inside to get the complaint, Ian, and from these officers, from inside to get the complaint form to fill it out to go back inside to turn it in. So it still requires me to go inside. And again, like I said, I had requested for the officer to escort me onto the property. The lieutenant marshal was the one of the guys that was involved in my arrest, and also the guy that wrote the ticket and the criminal trespass charges against me, and had the other officers sign it, which was the city marshal over there, come outside and denied me access onto the property to conduct official business here with the Fort Valley Police Department. So for those that are just coming in online now, and again, they've had several of the viewers of you guys have called in. I'm just going to assume that based off of glancing at the numbers being popped up. The city marshal was supposed to have called. Don't know if he did or didn't. The records clerk, I asked her to let them know I was outside. I don't know if she did or didn't. But we do know that the sheriff's office did call over here and said that it'd be out here in a few minutes. And so we are still waiting for that. Guys, these messages are popping up and disappearing quick. I don't know how to see. Oh, live chat all visible. There we go. Now I can start seeing the chat. Okay, here we go. The chat was just disappearing. Let me see if I can go back over from the chat real quick. Yeah, Patty Casey. Funny how normally a guy with a camera tracks 10 cops, all asking how can we help you. Yeah, I know. Well, see, what happened here, the differences between them is that I actually called ahead and asked for assistance to have somebody to help aid me with accessing the government property, because I've been trespassed from this property and was denied the right to access the property to conduct official business on the property. Maybe I shouldn't have called ahead of time, and I would have had, like you said, 10 or more officers on location. Yeah, Greyhound lady, yeah. It is starting to get a little uncomfortable now. I don't know how much longer they're gonna make me wait here, because they did say somebody was coming. So I've been advised that there is an officer coming to aid me with my request. We are now 71 minutes of me waiting for an officer to come outside to help me. After they told me somebody will be out here. And again, there is no chairs on the outside. Lieutenant Marshall has denied me access to go inside where I could sit down in a chair while I'm waiting for them. So I think this is yeah. This is being disrespectful, and it's cold outside and it's rainy outside, and they know this. This is all to punish me, guys. This is retaliation on their part to make me suffer, and that's my opinion on that, based off of the facts of what's going on. Yeah. Again, there is. Has anybody called recently to see if anybody's answering the phones? I'd like to know if anybody's answering the phones. Howie Howard, I appreciate your donation on this. You said your first time donating. This is my first time receiving anything. I want to thank you for that. And Ryan B as well too, to get a lawn chair and coffee and thermals and get comfy. I appreciate that. Nah. I don't know if I'm in the position right now to challenge this, in my opinion, illegal criminal trespass at this point. Like I said, there is no charges pending against me. So, but they do have that lingering over me, and in this county here, you know, that may be for another day to challenge that, if need be. But I was hoping that, like I said, the hopes were for me to just get the paperwork, walk right over here, talk to them and say, okay, hey, the charges have been dismissed. I'd like for you guys to rescind the illegal trespass. Excuse me, officer. I've been waiting for an officer for 75 minutes to come out here to talk to me. Can you come here for a second, please? Okay. Yeah, for those who, again, who are new to auditing or interested in auditing, this is the kind of stuff that goes on behind the scenes, where all the edit is done and cut out all the waiting, and you guys usually get just the interactions. See, he's cold. He went and got a jacket. Just a t-shirt here and blue jeans. That's calling on the radio now. Well, first of all, you're not being approached. You're approaching me.
I'm Roy Thompson. I'm a lieutenant here. I'm the training lieutenant.
I'm Mr. Dunn. How you doing?
I'm all right, Mr. Dunn. What can I help you with?
Are you the same rank as Lieutenant Marshal?
Yeah, we're
Both lieutenants. Do you know who's his direct supervisor?
The Captain Lundy.
Is he here today?
Currently, he's out on some family leave.
Okay.
His supervisor will be Major Brown.
Is he here today?
I do not know. I'm running the range today.
Well, no, I understand that. Well, okay, I appreciate you stopping. Anyway, like I said, I've been waiting for. It's been, as you can see, time right here, 76 minutes, 29 seconds, for somebody to come back out here and talk to me.
Okay. What do you need?
Well, the first thing I need to do is I need to file a complaint against Lieutenant Marshal.
Okay.
For
Have
his.
you been told how to do that?
Well, no, he walked away. There was another officer that was here, a female officer, and he told her to walk away as well too. And I was trying to talk to her, and he told her to walk away. I don't know what her rank was. I've got her badge number and stuff. I'll have to go back and look at later.
Okay.
But I need to file a complaint against that.
Mr.
Dunn.
Go ahead.
We've already spoke with that subject and advised him what he needs to do.
Simple. All right. So you need
Yeah.
to file
Who was that?
a complaint against Lieutenant Marshal?
I need to file a complaint against Lieutenant Marshal.
Okay, let's worry about that.
Let's
okay?
do that first if you don't
All
know.
right. You given any paperwork?
I haven't been given nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Nothing.
Just come on up here to the phone.
Okay. You mind if I go inside? Because like I said, I've been standing on this concrete for an hour. Okay. Well, I'm currently trespassed. I just got to have an escort.
Do what now?
I've been trespassed. I need an escort to come in.
You
That's
get a
what I'm
trespass notice here?
Well, I got a trespass warning notice from here. So
Just to keep everything kosher and all that.
they told me as long as I have an escort, I'm fine.
Give me this one take a minute.
Okay.
I'll have you out here.
All right. But if there's a supervisor here hired, I'd like to speak to him today. Thank you. Yeah. All right, guys. So I don't know if y'all heard that on the radio, but they definitely are watching the stream. Lieutenant Marshal. Okay, this is assumption. It sounded like Lieutenant Marshal contacted the officer that I was just talking to tell him that they've already talked to me and I've already been advised of everything, which is not the case. So they've got time to watch me, but not time to help me. That's nice to know. All right.
When was the incident which you were complaining about?
Just right now.
Today?
Yes, it happened.
Today's date?
I think it's 14th. I don't know. 14th or 15th.
I got my phone over.
Well,
It's 15.
15th. No.
You know what time it was?
It was 79 minutes prior to this time,
Okay.
or approximately 70. It's rounded 80 minutes because I think it took me about a minute to get on the live feed.
I got to do some math in my head. It's 1:30 now, so 12. I'm not good at math. 12:50. Call it 12:30. Sound good?
I don't know what time it is right now, to be honest with you. So,
And where did the incident occur at here?
what's that?
Where did the incident you're complaining about occur here?
Yes, right here, right behind you.
And your first name?
I'd rather not give that. Just Mr. Dunn would be fine.
Okay.
They have all my other information in there.
Okay. Your telephone number?
They have that already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you just because you're online?
That's
okay.
part of it as well too.
Understand.
Yeah.
Just the city and state of your residence. I'll let you fill out everything.
Again, they have all that information on file. I mean, literally.
All right. The name of the officer you want to complain on?
Lieutenant Marshal. That's correct. Okay. I guess you could say the female officer that was with him as well too. The people online are saying about 12:20, 12:10 is what they're saying.
Okay. We'll put 12.
Okay. Again, I didn't see what the actual time is.
Now, what this is, I've started filling out the top sections 1 and 2. Section 3 is about telling me about the incident. Can you read and write
Yes.
English language? Okay. So you write down what happened right here.
Can I just give it to you now, and we'll go ahead and get a case number and everything?
I have to like open my range here in about 15 minutes.
Is there another officer that can help me complete this portion?
Because you've actually spoken to our other officers, and other officers that are on duty.
So there's only 2 people?
3 at the moment.
Well, I've only talked to 2, so there's one I haven't spoke to.
There'll be some more on later, if you want to do that later.
How do you have only 3 people on a weekday?
It's a long story.
Okay.
Everybody's in.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. I'm going to hand you this.
Okay.
And let you take care of that. If you want to see Major Brown, he should be back within the next hour or so.
Okay. I'm not waiting around an hour. I mean, I've already waited 80 minutes now.
I understand.
I'm
sorry you've had to wait.
Yeah. Well, Lieutenant Marshall is responsible for that. I mean, they told me that somebody would be out here, and I've been waiting and I just, yeah.
All right.
So I appreciate it.
Go do what else I got to do.
All right, thank you.
Have a great day, Mr. Dunn.
All right.
Best of luck.
Thank you. All right, guys, I got this complaint form here, guys, that I can file. That officer that interacted with me, he did a good job there. As far as getting me the information I needed for the complaint. So, good job, officer. I'm kicking myself. I don't remember what his name was, if he said what his name was. But he did a good job as far as tending to the public as need be. Too bad he's just a range officer, from my understanding. He needs to be the police personnel training. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this live stream. I will actually, you know what, I'm going to keep it live until I get out of this area, just so they can't say anything, and if they try to do anything with me. You know, sometimes you get that gut feeling that they're doing something wrong. You know, officers get that gut feeling all the time. Well, yeah. But anyway, guys, like I said, that's going to be it for the trying to get in touch with somebody. They're obviously not going to send anybody out here to assist me after they told me, and they also told the sheriff's office that they are going to have somebody meet me outside. So not only did they not provide the service in which I requested, they also lied, and I waited around for 83 minutes to talk to somebody here at the police department while being a disabled person, knowing that I'm out here waiting for them to talk to them. All right, guys, so I guess you will follow me out of this city. I will be going. Yeah. I appreciate you guys being online. For those who donated to this, again, like I said, I had no intention of going live. It was just the interaction and the way that these officers were conducting themselves. We got a state patrol car over here now. That wasn't here originally. Thank you. Now, guys, look at this state trooper car. I mean, oh, get this out of the way. These are some pretty colors. If y'all like the blues and stuff. That's a football team. Anybody in there? No, there's nobody in there either. Yeah. Florida colors. Is it blue and silver Florida colors? Yeah. All right. Well, again, guys, like I said, today, hold on, let me get my cameras in and I'll talk to you talk to you again when we get inside. Ouch. Oh, God, getting old. The news is interested in my story? What do you mean the news is interested in the story? I am the news. You mean the other network? All right, guys. Like I said, I had no intention of going live today. My hopes were to get this letter from the DA's office, which I did, and just walk over there and talk to the chief or whoever's in charge at the police department and just ask them to go ahead and rescind the illegal trespass warnings that they have against me for entering the property, so we can get everything cleared up and we can move forward. Again, Lieutenant Marshall approached me on the call. I will be uploading that video later, and you'll see their interaction on that. But they have a habit of not wanting to help the public, and they love to write tickets here in Fort Valley. I was going to say something about that in court. I don't remember if I said that during my court video for the arraignment hearing, but when I was here on the arraignment hearing, thank epic beer. There were a lot of people here that I spoke to that had disorderly conduct charges that were assessed to them as well. And if any of them were like in my case, as far as disorderly conduct, you know, it appears that Fort Valley is using disorderly conduct as, and this is an opinion, not legal, but I believe they're using that as a contempt of cop charge here in Fort Valley. And that's something we're going to look into a little bit and kind of go from there. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Again, hand freeze device. All right, before we go, we're going to take bets on, do y'all think that they're going to interact with me or not on the way out of here? So, all right, let's get out of here, guys. Swap the camera around. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna turn it on my side so they can't see exactly where I'm going. I want to give them a heads up on something I didn't do. Want to see, now they've got officers. They didn't have anybody here. They got an officer there. I'm going to turn left here. All right. It looks like they're starting their tactics. Again, I don't condone any tobacco or vaping products, guys. So, don't do it. One of those do as I say, not as I do things. Hey, grade dude. If that's the case, Walter, I'm glad they don't arrest people just because they're ugly. Let's go this way. guys, I'm driving right now, so I know that you guys are messaging. I can see it in the corner of my eye popping up, but I can't read it while I'm driving. So if you got any comments or something like that, make sure you put it back in the comments section of this video. Once, I guess it uploads after I close the feed, but put your comments down there and I'll read that, or actually I'll go through the comment section later once I get home, and we'll review all that information and I'll reply back to you. Let's try this way. I think this way goes that way. Oh, hold on. But again, guys, I appreciate y'all coming on the live feed today. Again, for those who just come on or trying to piece together what happened, today I was given my letter from the DA's office saying that they are no longer holding any charges against me. They've been dismissed, and that what I was going to do is take that dismissal over to the police department and request they drop the charges against me for the trespassing, so that way we can rectify that issue. But today, well, again, because I'm trespassed, I have to have an escort to go onto the property, and Lieutenant Marshall violated my did not allow me access to the property, in which I called and requested to have an officer escort me onto the property. And again, he was part of the arrest originally, as far as writing the tickets, the charge of disorderly conduct and the criminal trespass against me. However, he was not on location, did not witness anything that happened or occurred, and the arresting officer was unaware of what was going on and actually asked Lieutenant Marshall several times what was going on, and Lieutenant Marshall told him, "Don't worry about it, I'll tell you later." And that was all captured on video. That will be some more stuff that will be released in future video releases. You get to see exactly what was said and how it was said. But anyway, guys, I think I'm just about out of the this particular area. I'm just stay online just for a little bit longer, just in case. I honestly did not expect to get this kind of reaction from the officers today, and not at all. Total disrespect. I see something. I did see something on the thing that somebody contacted WMAZ several times. As far as the message pop up, I haven't had a chance to actually read what was said there. Like I said, I'll go back and look over that once I get home. Well, guys, I know that in the description or in the comment section for this live feed that somebody's posted the department's number several times. So, you know, as always, everybody has a right to address grievances with the government and explain to them how you feel. And that's really the only way where you're going to make effective changes, is when you have collectively a group of people coming together as one. You know, this isn't about political sides or anything like that. It's about what's right and what's wrong. And you know, these officers are in public service. I contacted for public service today, and I don't feel like that I was given the service that I needed by the officers. And then again, they told me they'd have somebody out there, and had me literally waiting over an hour for somebody to show up, and nobody ever came. So. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and actually hold on. I see an officer's vehicle up this way. Right there, passing him. And he just stopped in the median. Speed limit's 55 out here, guys. I'm going 50 miles an hour. Okay, he turned off to go up the street. Okay. Anyway, all right, guys. Well, that's it for this live feed. Like I said, I had no intention of going live today. You know, it was just the attitude in which the officers had and the way that they walked away from me when I was asking questions. Again, you know, I'm amazed at the level of disrespect. Can we help you with anything anything else other than what you called us for? That we didn't help you out with in the first place. But anyway. Speed limit's 55, so we're good to go. Alright, guys, well, again, I appreciate your time and your efforts and coming on the live stream. Thank you for those who did donate. Like I said, I didn't even know you could donate on this thing, but I do appreciate you doing that. It will definitely be going towards helping continuing this channel. For anybody who's new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and if you give this video a thumbs up, if you don't mind. And guys, again, appreciate it. This is Central Civilian Auditor. Y'all have a good one.